Hey everybody, this is Mike. Welcome back to the Z Motorsports shop and channel. I apologize I haven't been posting any videos lately. It's not that I haven't been busy, it's actually just the opposite actually. So we've been pretty busy here in the shop between my full-time job and working out in the shop lately. I just haven't had time to do any videos, so I apologize, but it's Saturday morning here in early September. Temperatures are still warm. It's over 90 degrees already, and it's not even noon yet today on a Saturday. So the nice thing about having a bigger shop is you can have more projects going on. I'm not used to having multiple projects going at one time like I had in my other shop. It was basically you pull one vehicle in, you work on that, and that's it. So it's good and bad, I guess. But anyway, I figured today I'd do a Saturday morning shop tour, and we'll call this number one. Maybe I'll do this routinely just to kind of do a quick walk around the shop, show you what we've got going on. And just in the event that I don't do random videos on everything. I've got a lot of little things going on. I haven't done any specific videos on any one of them. So I'll just maybe go handheld here, walk around the shop this morning and kind of give you an overview of what we've got going on going into fall here. So let's just start here and we'll work our way around. Actually, let's start over in the RV bay. I got the drive axle torn apart on the coach real quick, so I'll start over there. All right, so here we are walking into the RV bay. I got my bike, and right here where the tire's at for the coach is actually where my son's, when he bought a new bike, he bought a 2014 Street Glide. So if you know of anybody who's looking for a really clean 2012 Street Bob that's all decked out and dressed out, not a scratch on it anywhere, here's my son's 2012 Street Bob he's got for sale. It's black, it's got forward controls, Vance & Hines pipe, stage 1, Screaming Eagle air cleaner, lots of chrome and all the contrast cut controls, hand controls, foot controls, everything. Sport Tour seat. It also has a Harley-Davidson clip-on windshield and the Leather Pros removable saddlebags that go with it. So if anybody's interested, it's a clean bike. There's not a scratch on it. Less than 3,000 miles. I think it's only got about 2,500 miles on it. So he bought it brand new. It's a one owner. So anyway. Here's my project. I started this a couple nights ago. I noticed our last camping trip out over to Colorado, I noticed a little bit of oil slinging out from a couple of my wheel studs on my aluminum wheel. So I knew I had a flange gasket that was letting loose on me. So she's got 120,000 miles on her. So the other night I broke it down to so I could go get a gasket yesterday, and my goal is to get that back together this morning. It's got those nasty little split bushings that taper in that are such a fun job to get out. If you don't have those, you can usually just pull your center cap, just had 12 bolts, a lot of them only had 10, pull your axle shaft right out, change the gasket. But this one had those tapered split bushings in it, so you have to pull the outer wheel out and get in behind and hit it with a tap around with a hammer to kind of jar them loose. I found a spraying a little bit of Croyle around each one helps. And then right on the split itself, hit it with a chisel and kind of compress it and shock it so it'll let go and walk out. Smack it a few times and it'll usually walk out. So anyway, I got to put that back together now. So again, walking out of the RV bay over here into the shop. Here's my son's. Well, it's actually my old housing, my old Dana 44 out of my JK, out of my 11 JK Unlimited. So he's getting ready to put this under his WJ. So this has just got the stamped steel track bar bushings and everything on it. So he bought I think it's an Arctic Industries kit. We're going to cut all that off and beef up the front of that. Here's my new little Miller 211 wire feed. I've been wanting to do a review on that. I've had it a couple months now. I've been wanting to do a review on that, and I just haven't had time to even do a review on it. Great little welder though. My big welder is actually over under my son's Jeep. He was using it last night. So picked me up a new Wilton drill press, quick release vise several months back. Wanted one of them for probably 15 years. I finally broke down and bought one. Nothing major going on here. Got some hoses and a valve body out of a 6L80E General Motors transmission. That's for a future project. Walking around over this bench. This has got all my son's parts on it. We've got Johnny joints, we've got rubber encapsulated bushings and bushing sleeves, all of his parts, backing plates, brakes, gear assembly out of his rear axle, coil springs. This is all for his WJ project. There's my axle shaft out of my coach. You can see they just gooped up RTV around it. I'm not a big fan of that. It looks like they put it on way heavy. I mean, it's just oozing inside. It was done the same way on the inside of the hub. I had to clean it all out, so I need to clean this off, and I actually got gaskets for it to put it back together properly. Coming around. Here's my Miller 250, and here's what we've been working on the last couple of nights. This is out of a 2016 JK Unlimited. We put an Iron Rock off-road truss on it, mainly for the upper links, so they're triangulated. Zoom in on a couple of the welds here. Just getting ready to position the angle. Got to put this underneath and tip the pinion up so we can get the angle set on our plates, or on our spring buckets there, spring pads. So then I think this is about ready to go under, and we can start building the suspension links for it. Here's all of his tubing for his links. We got 1.5 inch tubing and 2 inch for the uppers and 2 inch for the lowers. Axle shafts. There's his new 231J transfer case that we're going to be putting under it and getting rid of that 247. Here's his new tires and wheels. They're Method wheels with 33 BFG KO2s. There's his stock tires and wheels that he pulled off. He's got these for sale. He's asked like $20 a piece for these. If he can get rid of them, I'd like to get them out of my shop. Oh, there's his 247 transfer case out of his WJ. This is all of his parts, his chromoly axles, Yukon ring and pinions, all of his springs, winch, all the rest of his parts for his WJ. There's a 6L80E transmission and a 241J transfer case, and a big square brown box that I'm not going to reveal as of yet, but this is for an upcoming project of mine as soon as we get that done. So, got his WJ up on the lift. We've had it up there for a few weeks now. Adding frame stiffeners to the inside. I know the WJs are a lot beefier than the ZJ, the predecessors, the ZJs, but still wanted to box these all in and strengthen them. Welded a cross member up underneath for a triangulated 4-link. Also got the fronts welded in. On the steering box side, we actually took and welded a plate in behind this with just the holes, and then put this outer stiffener over the top of it and welded it so it really spread the load of that steering gear out. So anyway, quick little shop tour to show you that I haven't just been laxing and screwing off. So, oh, I almost forgot too. Here's my new handy Sam 2 motorcycle lift. I've had this, one of the original versions, for about 25 years now, the handies, and loved it. Absolutely love it. I still have it, actually. I love it. I won't get rid of it. But we usually have 2 lists going. So we have a quick lift, a quick lane, and then a project one. So the original one will probably be my project one, but I wanted one, so when we're pulling tires and stuff off these big baggers, this front pulls out and drops down, swings down out of the way, so you don't have to jack the bikes up above the platform. So I sold my direct lift Pro Cycle. I didn't particularly care for that lift, so I bought this one a month or so ago, probably closer to 2 months ago now. Used it a few times, works great. The bolt, like I said, both front and rears drop down. It's 24 inches by, I believe, 96 inches, so it's a little bit wide, about 4 inches wider than the original and about 9 or 10 inches longer. Been wanting to do a review on this as well, but again, just haven't had time. So, and like I said, there's the big brown box of the next project here in the Z Motorsports shop. So, well, that's just a quick little shop tour of what's going on today. Okay, well, like I said, nothing really groundbreaking going on. It's got a lot of little projects going on. We've had a lot of other projects coming through, a couple other Jeeps here and there that I've worked on, a couple of bikes. So nothing specific that I was able to have the time or was unique enough, I guess, to just do specific videos on. I wanted to do a video on my son's WJ build, but he's getting ready to do a complete build thread on it on one of the Jeep forums, and he didn't want me to steal his thunder by doing videos of it, so I'm kind of leaving that up to him. But on the next project that's I got the big brown box over there, I will more than likely start on it probably sometime around December-ish, maybe. I'd like to get going on it before the end of the year. That one is going to be quite a lengthy project, so I'm going to probably do multi-stage, different multi-part videos on that one. Along the way, so stay tuned for that. That's gonna be kind of an interesting project, so I don't want to give too much away on that, but anyway, better get back to work. Like I say, it's a nice Saturday here. It's a little on the muggy side, it's a little overcast out there, but we haven't had any rain for, well, most of the summer. It's been a dry summer, but it's still above the 90s here in September, so I'm ready for it to cool off a little bit. But anyway, thank you for watching. Sorry this isn't anything really detailed, but stay tuned. Thanks.